Motivator. This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. I want to wish you a happy Saturday. I'm up early this morning. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I am elated. I just want you to know, like I always tell you, you are destined for greatness. Success belongs to you. This is your time. This is your season. And this is your moment. I'm pumped up. I am excited. Yes, I want you to know that anything is possible. I know the word impossible seems like you cannot accomplish it. But really, impossible is not impossible. Why? Because impossible is possible. You can literally make the impossible possible. The impossible is possible. So really the word impossible, that word impossible should not even exist, because the impossible is always impossible. And I want you to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do it. I want you to know that this is your time. This is your season, and this is your moment. I want you to dream big. I want you to pick your dream back up. Maybe you gave up on your dream. Maybe you stopped going after your dreams. I want you to pick your dream back up, and I want you to reach for success, and I want you to go after your dreams with every fiber of your being. You are an eagle. It is time to spread your wings. It is time for you to soar high in the sky and soar like an eagle and spread your wings and fly in the sky. The sky is the limit. Your mind is the limit. Anything is possible. I believe in you. I know that 2020, this has to be your year. I know 2019 was supposed to be your year. 2018 was supposed to be your year. 2017 was supposed to be your year. You've been watching everybody else achieve their dreams. You got to be like Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Notice Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. They got knocked out of the playoffs last year. And they stuck with Mahomes all summer long. And he made it up in his mind that he was going to get back to the Super Bowl, that he was going to make it to the playoffs, and he had a Super Bowl-like mentality. What kind of mentality do you have? You have to have a championship-like mentality. And Patrick Mahomes got back to the playoffs. He remembered what happened to him last year when they got knocked out of the playoffs. He said, no, not this time. And notice in the Super Bowl, they were down. It seemed like they were going to lose the game. Everybody said that they were going to lose, but they bounced back. They had a Super Bowl-like mentality. They grind, they hustle, they put in 120% because they wanted it. How bad do you want to win the Super Bowl? How bad do you want to make it to the playoffs? How bad do you want to win the NBA Finals? How bad do you want to win the World Cup? How bad do you want the Olympic gold medal? How bad do you want the World Series? How bad do you want the World Cup? How bad do you want the French Open? How bad do you want the Masters? How bad do you want that college education? How bad do you want to start that business? How bad do you want to produce that movie? Be a real estate owner? Get that academic scholarship? Graduate high school? How bad do you want it? I want you to know I believe in you. And I want to thank you. Before I continue on, I want to thank all of the people that are supporting me on social media. I am getting messages from people all over the world. You guys are telling me, sending me messages that my motivational videos are changing your lives. I'm getting messages people telling me that my motivational videos are causing them to go after their dreams, causing them to come out of depression, causing their relationships to be restored because of my motivational videos. And I'm so glad that my motivational videos are touching and changing your lives, because this is what it is all about. I am here to change your life. Just in case you need to be encouraged. Maybe you're in a negative environment. Maybe you grew up in a dysfunctional home. Maybe you're in an environment to where people don't believe in you. They said you will never amount to anything. I am Mr. Motivator. I am here to encourage you. Just reach out to me. I'm here to tell you that you can achieve it, you can do it, and you can accomplish it. Maybe you've been wanting to write that book. I got good news, y'all. I want to tell you about my book that just got published. I cannot believe it. I am officially a published author. I say this in all my videos. I've been telling myself all these years that I wanted to write a book. And I said, if I'm going to be a motivational speaker, I got to write a book. And I'm not even the smartest person, but that doesn't matter. You don't have to be the smartest person to be successful. You can still be successful. Please go to Amazon and type in Dream Big and then type in Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. And the paperback is $9 and the Kindle is $5. I can't believe I'm looking at this book. I am a published author. Maybe you want to write a book. Go ahead and write that book. You've been putting it off for a long time. Go ahead and write that book. Anything is possible. And today I want to go ahead and get right into the message, because the subject we're going to be talking about today, it is going to change your life, because there's no need of achieving greatness. There's no need of going to the next level. There's no need of embracing the opportunity if you don't possess these two characteristics. I want to teach you something, and today we're going to talk about something very important, because if you develop these characteristics, you will be able to stay successful, you will be able to seize every moment, and you will be able to become very successful, because this message today is going to help you become great and successful. When you listen to this message today, it is going to change your life forever. And today I want to talk about character and integrity. That's the title of the message today. Character and integrity. You may have a past you are ashamed of. You may have a past you are ashamed of, but you have a faithful future. Regardless of your failures, regardless of your mistakes, regardless of how many times you've made mistakes, regardless of how ugly your past is, you still have a faithful future. So you got to look at this. Even though I failed, maybe I failed at starting the business. Maybe I dropped out of high school. Maybe you made a lot of mistakes. Maybe you've hurt people. Maybe people have hurt you. But you still have a faithful future. You cannot look at your past. You cannot look at your failures. You cannot look at your mistakes and not think you don't have a faithful future. Because just because your past is so bad, just because you're ashamed of your past, you still have a faithful future. Because in order to maintain, the next principle is, in order, watch this, I'm saying it slowly, in order to maintain at the level of greatness, you must develop character and integrity before you get to the top. Why? So you can stay at the top. Let me share my story with you. I flunked the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability all throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school. I lacked character. I lacked integrity. I was bullied. I was picked on. They said I was retarded because I was not smart. I had a reading and comprehension problem. I was rejected. I was bullied. I was cast out. I was the underdog. And when I got in high school, I made a lot of bad decisions. And my high school teacher, she went by what it looked like. I made bad grades. She said, Tommy, you will not graduate high school. She said, Tommy, you're not smart enough to go to college. And this brings me to my next point. Don't let people count you out because of where you are in life. Because so many people will discredit you. So many people will say you will not amount to anything because of your current struggles. So just because you are currently struggling, you can still achieve success. And then in 2009, I became homeless. I lived on the streets. I had to beg for food. And then right after that, I was shot multiple times. I was shot in the back of my head. I was shot in my stomach. And I was shot in my groin area. And I died 3 times. When I got to the hospital, I was pronounced dead. my life was over. So I want to tell you this. I was in a coma. I was on life support for 7 days. Just when it seems like your life is over, that's when it's really beginning. It does not matter how low you get in life. It doesn't matter if you've been to prison, if you have a felony, if you have something on your record. You can still make it. You can still accomplish it. You can still achieve it. You can still do it. We're talking about character and integrity. Because to maintain at the level of greatness, you must develop character and integrity. Watch this. Before you get to the top. Why? So you can stay at the top. So many people achieve a high level of greatness and success, but they lack character and integrity, and they end up losing everything. Let me share a real story. I just saw something on the internet just yesterday where this NFL football player, he had drugs on him. He was going to deliver drugs to Mexico, and he got pulled at the line, and they caught all these drugs on this NFL football player. So if he gets convicted, he will be facing up to 20 years in prison. So see, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about character and integrity. In order to stay at the top, it does not do you any good to be the best athlete. It does not do you any good to be the smartest person. It does not do you any good. It does not do you any good to be the greatest business owner. It does not do you any good to be great and successful if you lack these two things. If you lack character and integrity, you will not stay at the top. So in order to stay successful and great, you must possess character and integrity. Because this brings me to my next point. I like this. Don't be willing to try and go to a place where you're not trying to take character and integrity with you. Woo! I'm going to say that again. I hope I can repeat that. I'm going to say it again. Don't be willing to try and go to a place where you're not trying to take character and integrity with you. So don't be willing to try and go to a place where you're not willing to take character and integrity with you. Because character and integrity has to go with you everywhere you go. Because integrity is doing what is right when no one else is watching you. I'm going to say that again. Integrity is doing what is right when no one else is watching you. I know you may not like your job, but you're on that job. If you don't like your job, you must still walk in character and integrity. So when your boss is not watching you, you should do right when your boss is not watching you. Don't just do right when people are watching you. Don't just have character when people are watching you. But when no one else is watching you, you need to possess character and integrity and do what's right. As I close, in order to embrace, watch this as I close, in order to embrace the opportunities that you will get in 2020, you must make sure you are character and integrity ready before you take your opportunities. I'm going to say it again. In order to embrace the opportunities that you are about to get in 2020 this year, you must make sure you are character and integrity ready before you take your opportunities. Because you could be the most gifted and talented person, but if you don't have character and integrity, you're not going to stay at the top. Because your giftings and your talents will get you to the top. But it takes character and integrity to keep you at the top. So you don't want to do You don't want to do unethical things in order to go up the corporate ladder. You don't want to do unethical things to start your business. You don't want to do unethical things to be an athlete. You don't want to do unethical things to get into college. You don't want to do unethical things to make money. You don't want to do unethical things to be whatever it is that you want to be. You want to become what you want to be in character and integrity. In other words, you need to become who you want to be in the right way. You got to do what's right. That's my whole point. What I'm trying to tell you is you got to do what's right. So when you get to the top, you won't feel convicted. You won't have to look over your shoulder and say, is someone trying to get me? You won't have to be paranoid and say, I wonder, are they going to find out what I did? I wonder, am I going to be able to stay at the top because of what I did was unethical? If you walk in character and integrity, you won't have to be paranoid when you get to the top. That's why a drug dealer always has to look behind his shoulders, because he's always wondering, is someone going to come take him out because what he's doing is unethical. So you got to make sure that you're doing things ethical, doing things the right way, walking in character, walking in integrity. As I close, I want to tell the whole world, that I love you. I want to tell all of Facebook, I want to tell all my Facebook friends all over the world, I love you, Facebook. I believe in you. I want to tell all my YouTube viewers, I love you. I believe in you. I want to tell everyone on Twitter, I love you. I believe in you. Do it the right way. You don't have to cheat your way to the top. You don't have to do it illegal to get to the top. Let your character and your integrity take you to the top. Because once you have character and integrity at the top, you will stay at the top. And people will respect you because you're walking in character and integrity. It doesn't mean you're going to be perfect, because nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. We've all done things unethically. We've all done things where we didn't walk in integrity. We've all done things where we didn't have character. But once you come to the knowledge of the truth of your wronging and what's wrong and what's right, then we are charged as adults to do what's right and become successful the right way, so we can be joyous, happy, and full of life, because we became great and we became successful the right way. Michael Jordan became the greatest basketball player of all time the right way. Kobe Bryant became the greatest the right way. LeBron James became the greatest the right way. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, they became great the right way. Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, they became great the right way. They did it in character and integrity. They started their companies in character and integrity. And look at what they have become today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please share my videos all over social media. If you want to book me to speak, email me at Z as in zebra, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, P as in Paul, O as in Oscar, P as in Paul, 39 at gmail.com. My email is zonepop39@gmail.com. I want you to know, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please share my videos all over social media. I want to tell you, Facebook, I want to tell the whole world that you can do it. I believe in you. Maybe you want to go to college. Maybe you want to be a movie producer. Maybe you want to be an actor. Maybe you want to be a professional athlete. Maybe you want to be a college athlete. Maybe you want to be a real estate owner. Maybe you want to be an architect. Or maybe you want to be a business owner or a real estate owner or a doctor or a lawyer or a rapper or a singer or a baseball player, tennis player, golf player. My point is this: whatever you want to be, do it the right way. Do it in character and in integrity. I believe in you. I'm looking into your eyes right now because your eyes are the gateway to your soul. Maybe you want to go to a technical college. Maybe you want to get into technology. You can do it the right way. You can get in college the right way. You don't have to cheat on the exams. You don't have to cheat to get in college. You can do it the right way. I chose to go to college the right way. I chose to do it the right way. I went from flunking the first grade to getting a doctoral degree to graduating with my doctoral degree in academic excellence. And now I'm a published author. And this book is changing people's lives. Went from flunking first grade to being a motivational speaker to being a published author. Anything is possible. I want to tell you, this is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes, I know it's hard. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But because it's hard, nobody is trying to do it. But go ahead and work hard now and enjoy life later. Grind. Put in 120%. Don't just start and stop. Start and stop. Go all the way. See it all the way through. Keep trying until you succeed. The process is proven. If you're in a bad relationship, you're going to make it through it. If you're going through a divorce, if you're struggling with depression, if you're dealing with grief, if you're ashamed of your past, whatever you're going through, if you want to be a professional athlete, if you got dreams of going to the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, or playing overseas, or whatever your dreams are, take character and integrity with you and watch you stay at the top. I love you, I believe in you, and thank you. That is my time.